Alright, what is up guys? It is Thompson or Randomania11, and I am here today bringing you episode 6 of our Pokemon X Wonderlocke. Now, if you didn't see, in our last episode, we did go and visit Parfume Palace. We went and woke up the Snorlax, and we got 2 new Wondertrades. An Aaron and a Snorlax nicknamed Your Mama, which someone was being a bit sassy with that. But if you guys also didn't see in the training montage, we did go back along Route 8, I think it was, collect a couple of items. One in particular I really wanted to get, which was the TM for Venoshock, which will give our Ghastly at least a half-decent stab move at the moment. And then we just ran along here until we got to Serena. So we're here with Serena, Tierno, and Trevor, I think his name is? Yeah, that's it. We are here, and it's time for a battle. So, before we get into that, like I said, we did pick up the TM for Venoshock. So I'll go ahead and teach this to Ghastly right here, because even though it is slightly weak at only 65 base power, it is at least stab, and it is special, which means it will at least give our Ghastly a chance at doing some decent damage. Look at that 45 special attack. Nice and base 45 special attack. Nice and powerful. So, with that said, we did get everyone up a couple of levels, I think, since last. No major changes in the party. We've got our Gricknot, our Gibble, up first in the party at level 18. Then we got our Litleo, didn't really change much, level 18. Swinub did get Mud Bomb, which is a special 65 base power move. So it's still not as good as, say, Magnitude or something, but at least it was stronger than Mud Slap, so that was a change. We got Cottony, didn't change at all. Spirit Tomb didn't change, and like I said, we did just chuck Venoshock on our Ghastly. So, one thing that I have to say from the training, I really hate Furfro. Like, seriously, they are such a pain in the ass. Like, I was fucking pissed in that battle. So long for no reason. Alright, so here we are with Serena. Like, let's go with Tiano and Trevor against Steal Your Girl and me. Like, whatever. Like, sure. Okay, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Since we're neighbors, like, we might as well battle together, right? Alright, so here we have a double battle against Pokemon Trainer Tiano and Pokemon Trainer Trevor. Got that Corphish and Pikachu. Nice and mascot Pikachu. And here we are sending out our Gibble, and Serena's got her Fledgling. So let's see, we should just... Pikachu's only level 14, should be able to easily knock that out with a Dragon Rage. That quick attack doing absolutely nothing. And there we go. So, Pikachu's down, nice and easy. Seriously, Gibble is very powerful. And he got that Flabébé! He got that Flabébé! Flabébé, Flabébé, hey! Flabébé, Flabébé, hey! I don't even know anymore. Just don't question me. Don't question me. We hit that Flabébé, Flabébé, hey! So, nice and targeting Trevor first. Trevor ain't got nothing on us. And let's see. Show that Corphish something nice and powerful. Going for that almighty, all-powerful Outrage. And that is that battle done. So, there we go. So, Tiano, whoa! Now that was a nice move. So you can't learn everything just from the Pokédex. I see. Nice, and $6,000. Getting that amulet coin boost. It, sure is interesting to see each trainer's different style. Well, I guess we should head off to Ambret Town then. So we are off to Ambret Town now. We need to head through the Zubat cave. I forget what this cave is called. Connecting Cave? Yeah, Connecting Cave. So we will get an encounter here, and then we are suddenly into... We will suddenly be into Coastal Kalos. So we are already here on Route 8, on the Coastal Kalos, and we can get an encounter in that cave. We'll need to go back and get that. Have you ever wondered how a single Pokédex could ever cover a region as big as Kalos? Well, it can't. That's why we're here to power up your Pokédex. So we just got the Kalos Pokédex. So we now have 2 encounters right here. We'll just jump back into the cave, see what we can find just quickly. If we can get an encounter, that would be nice. We'll just switch out to, say, Spirit Tomb to get the Hypnosis. And as soon as we do, of course, we get our encounter. So we get a Zubat. How ironic, getting a Zubat in the Zubat cave. Oh well. If we can hit it up, let's see, how much will a Shadow Sneak do? Let's see, and... fuck. Well, guess we're not getting an encounter for here. So, back out onto Route 8. Let's see what we can get. We have got a horde battle of Zangooses and survivors. So we are going to need to try and catch one of these, hopefully. Which is probably going to be easier said than done. So we can't just throw a Pokeball at this group as it is. So all of those Zangooses are going to try and attack the survivor. So we are going to need to try and target just the Zangoose, I guess. So it's going for the Leer. Oh, it actually went for me. Alright. Seems that everyone's pairing up. Well, everyone's ganging up on me. Oh no, the survivor going for that powerful critical hit crunch. Actually, that was bite, wasn't it? Going for the critical hit bite. And now let's see. And there's a Zangoose teaming up on the survivor. Zangoose nice and dead now. Nice and dead. And that one's still going for the Leer against me. So the survivor is going to hit that middle Zangoose if it goes for an attack. Which means I should hit this one here. Leaving me with 2 Pokemon left to try and catch. So will that Zangoose actually knock it out? And there we go, Spiritoon's up to level 20. So we'll probably cap it at that for the moment. And Survivor is going for the wrap against the Zangoose. Which means... which one should we try and catch? We got... they're both at roughly the same amount of HP. We will go for the... I don't know. We'll go for the Hypnosis on the Zangoose, because if the Zangoose does go for Quick Attack and knocks out Survivor, just like that, then we would have lost our second encounter of today. Which I would seriously just... I would be annoyed, to say the least. And my chair's seriously squeaking. Okay, so here we go. Can we get our capture for this route? We got a Zangoose, nice and powerful Zangoose. 1 roll, 2 rolls, 3, and 4. At least we got one thing. So, considering we only get one Wondertrade this episode, because of that stupid bloody Zubat, we may as well go ahead and Wondertrade this off straight away, since we've got all of this route to get through to Ambret Town. So, random trade, the female Zangoose. So, let's jump on straight away onto the Wondertrade. Connect to the internet. Save the adventure. Yes, thank you. So we'll jump on straight away and see what we can get for this Zangoose. Since we do only have one encounter. Would you please hurry up and connect to the internet? Thank you. Yes, I will start the Wondertrade. We have nice and lonely immunity Zangoose. So plus attack, that's plus attack minus defense. There we go. So that pretty decent, I guess. That would have been fun to use. But let's go ahead and trade that off. Let's see what we can get. Something nice and powerful. Let's hope for a nice and powerful trade from Wondertrade. Who are we going to get? Like I said, guys, I am going to be tweeting out when I go live with these episodes, or when I go live with the recording for these episodes. So if you would like to see your Pokemon up on the Wonderlocke, go ahead and try and jump on whenever you see it. Just trade for the next like half an hour or so after I tweet, because that's usually how long I go for. And we got Zach from United States, New York. What are you going to trade us, Zach? Covering my eyes right here. We get something good, something good, something good, something good. Want something nice and powerful. Want it. And that was a Pikachu. And a female Pikachu. Got that nice love heart tail. Pikachu, we don't actually have one of them yet, do we? No, I don't think so. So, can't actually check out the Pikachu at the moment. But like I said, we are here on Route 8, on Central Kalos now. So let's see, where... Isn't there an item or something around here? There it is. Knew it was around here. So we got a HP up. So, could go ahead and chuck that on something already. And now that we do have our encounter for this route, go ahead and take on the trainers here. Dream big is what I say. You're looking at a future champion after all. Bring it on. So we've got a couple of trainers along this route before we get to Ambret Town. So, ooh, running that Axu. Oh yeah, and we're still leading with Spirit Tomb, aren't we? Oh well, I'm going to need to switch that up. Switch up, switch up, switch up. So, just go straight for that feint attack. And Assurance doing nothing. Spirit Tomb's eating it up. Eating it up. Nice and powerful. Nice and powerful. So. And that is that Axu done. So, not too bad. Oh, and she only had one Pokemon. What? Perhaps that future champion stuff is all just dream in the end. You got that right. So, need to switch the party back up. Who are we going to lead with? We'll go back to our Gibble, just because it is one of the lower leveled Pokemon in our party. We got Trainer back there. I don't know. We're already pretty high in comparison with the gym, and that is an Absol. And they can wreck Nuzlocke. So we are getting out of there as soon as we can. So, let's see. Nope, nothing down there. Can we get to that item? No, I don't think we can. What's that here? We got a black belt. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this guy on. This guy with his Marchop. Let's see how we go. And we have passed by Benja wants to trade with you. No, thank you. Sorry, strictly Wonderlocke at the moment. No outside trades. So, well, Marchup's already level 20, so are we actually over-leveled or under-leveled? Hold on. I need to check what are the levels of the next gym. We have, because I think they're either 22 or 24. And if they're 22, then we'll be at level 22 very quickly. Already in the next episode or so, I'd say. Keep our old moves, so... But if it's level 24, then I guess we can do some more level grinding. So... getting that nice and amulet coin boosted money. We got the money. We got the money. So let's have a look here. So we do have our capture already for this route, like I said. So we don't need this Absol. So getting out of there as soon as possible. So, oh no. The next gym is level 25, so we are free to level up a bit more at the moment. And there are a lot of Absols in this route at the moment. Do we have like an encounter? An encounter O-Power or something at the moment? And why can't we get away? Don't... that's doing 14 HP. That's quite a lot considering where we were, what? 4 levels higher? 5 levels higher than it? Alright. Doing the rock jumping here. And should we get that item? No, we'll leave it for now. It's pretty easy to backtrack and get it. So here we are in Ambret Town. Like, hey there neighbor! It's Sabrina! This is like Ambret Town. There's no like Starbucks here or anything, but you know, you just go through the aquarium to get to Silash City, but first we should go to the fossil lab and, like, have them tell us about fossils. We might, like, maybe even learn something about Starbucks, or giraffes, or, like, Mega Evolution. Like, maybe? I don't know. But, anyway, we will drop in, have a look at our new Pikachu that we got, our Wondertraded Pikachu. So it is level 30, so we do... Wait, when did we get it? Because we do actually have Spirit Tomb at level 20, which means Pikachu, at the moment, is actually legal to use on our team. So we've got Pikachu from Serena, it's not Naive from the Friend Safari. So we are actually allowed to use Pikachu at the moment, which could be very interesting. I hadn't actually thought of what level it would be at. I just assumed it would be Sandalwood Forest. But level 30 does put things into perspective, I guess. I mean, like, everyone here is almost level 20, and having a level 30 could be very helpful, just as a safety measure, in the next gym. So, I don't know, you guys. I think we might leave it there for today. We missed out on getting one Wonder Trade, unfortunately, because of the stupid Zubat. But now we are here in Silage. No, we're not Silage. We're in Ambret Town. So if you guys did all enjoy today's episode, just doing a bit of, like, route exploring and stuff, getting, well, we were supposed to get 2 encounters, like I said, but getting one very interesting thing off Wonder Trade, go ahead and subscribe and slap that like button if you did enjoy, and go ahead and leave a comment if there is anything that you want to see in the next couple of episodes, if we should, in fact, bring along this Pikachu that we got, or instead switch it out for something else. So that will be the episode for today. Like I said, guys, let me know if you did enjoy the episode, and I will be seeing you guys all tomorrow. Bye!